We are welcoming today in Serenity House in Nicosia, Cyprus, for this interview one of the most well-known spiritual teachers and master, Daniel Mitel. Um, Daniel is traveling all over the world, teaching Ramolo Melchizedek's lifetime knowledge, compressed in a 4-day workshop called Awakening the Illuminated Heart workshop. We already done it twice in Cyprus, and he's already taught this workshop in Greece, in Athens, in the Osho Zen Center. Daniel is also teaching meditation day workshop, which is a 1-day workshop with Tibetan meditations combined with the Tibetan healing part. Also, Daniel is teaching one of the most mystic and powerful spiritual techniques called heart imagery that is coming from Tibet as well, Sanskrit and ancient Sumerian systems too. The least but not last, Daniel is teaching Tai Chi, the most powerful internal martial arts. Daniel is writing articles for the Spirit of Mat magazine, an online magazine, very well-known spiritual magazine. So Daniel, welcome. You're well-known all over the world. You were teaching all over Europe, America, Canada, Australia, Mexico, Russia, and we're very blessed and honored to have you in Cyprus. Because we are in Cyprus, I'd like to know, how do you feel about Cyprus and the energy here? How is the energy of this place, of this island? And also, how do you feel about Greece? You're also teaching there very often. Next week you travel to Athens, having 2 workshops there as well, in the Osho Zen Center.
Well, first, I'm really grateful being here in this really good place, and I'm grateful to Michaela inviting me here, and she is such a wonderful human being. She is helping a lot of people here in Cyprus, and I would say all over. Such a good energy. Thank you for your nice words. About Cyprus and Greece and all this area, it's a lot of things. We should stay probably a long time to talk about it. But what I want to say, I'm convinced what I study in ancient books and in some other important books given to humanity, even not from human offices, from celestial being offices like Urantia, for example. This area is part of around almost 40,000 years ago, when the material son of God and the material daughter of God were bestowed here. I'm talking about Adam and Eve. It seems that the team who was, and they prepared the Garden of Eden, which was a reality actually. We're talking about the old Mesopotamia area and all this Sumerian, and it was part of this area. Now, what I do understand is that the energy in this area is very powerful. We should remember that both Cyprus and Greece are part of this vortex of energy. It's a portal of energy, all this area, right? We remember Dravolo is talking about what happened almost 14,000 years ago, when the island of Atlantis went down and 3 ascended masters, I'm talking about Thoth and Ra and Aragard, all 3 of them, one of them came here, and we know it's Thoth. One of them went to Tibet, it's Ra, and the other one, Aragard, went to Mayan area in Yucatan, and they formed a completely new civilization. All these 3 areas in Tibet, here in this area, all this big area, so I'm not talking just Cyprus and Greece, but it's a big area here, Egypt and all these countries around. And Yucatan, we have 3 big portals of energy. So I really believe people who are living here, in a way, it's an advantage, in a way, it's a disadvantage, because the energy comes so powerful from down. So if you are not ready, the energy might be too powerful, and you might get all these ups and downs. Your emotional body sometimes is wobbling. So, and we see here in Cyprus, actually, some of our students, even when we do Tai Chi, they explain me, they have this, in the same day, they feel their energy going up and suddenly down, and they want to go to bed to take a nap, or suddenly they want to run, which is also a manifestation of this energy, which is Cyprus in Greece and all this area. I would say it is a really powerful area, and people who are living here, I was talking a few hours ago, we were talking about the extremes, in America, Canada, and in all these areas, there is this middle energy segment. Here it's missing. People are or very, very high or very, very low. So, and I think it's part of this energy which remains from almost 40,000 years ago, when it was this establishment here, plus what happened around 13,000 years ago when Thoth came here and he established a new creative civilization. He basically, all of us, we know the writing is coming from Thoth, and a lot of things, it seems, we don't know, but it seems Thoth really influenced the humanity. So Cyprus is a good place. It's a wonderful place, and I'm sure it has word to say in the spiritual life, and together with Greece, no doubts, is one of the most powerful places, and I'm going there with open heart. I love Greece, I love Athens, I love Greek people. They are coming so open, and I'm really happy. Next week we are going there. It's going to be another great workshop, both awakening the united heart and the heart energy. So I'm looking forward. Thank you for your question.
So awakening your heart creation, what can you tell us about that?
Creation from the heart is, I would say, today maybe the most important subject. And from my point of view, creating from the heart, it is not. I heard a lot of people, they think it's a concept. It's not a concept. If you remember, last time we had the Tai Chi, one of the girl, I think Katerina, she said she started to create from the heart, and she manifested an apartment right there in London. So people should understand creation from the heart. It is a reality. Indeed, it takes a little bit longer maybe, because we are used to stay in the brain and create from the brain. Going into the heart and start creating from the heart, it's something which I always, it's a jump in the abyss. You do something and you don't know what you do. It's this mysterious thing, right? You go into the heart and you just stay there. What you are going to see in the heart? Maybe you are going to see a forest, maybe you are going to see a flower, something. And what do you want? What do you feel is your greatest manifestation on this third dimension? Do it. You can do it. Creation from the heart, it is a reality. And I hope people understand, and I don't want to say big words, but I really believe if we don't start to create from the heart, I don't believe this human race will stay on this planet. Of course, this is my personal opinion, but as I understood, I spoke with Dalai Lama, I spoke with Don Pedro Pablo Chuk, the chief of Mayan elders, Brahmolo, a lot of Jasmuhian, a lot of really good master, and they confirmed to me what I already know from my meditation. If we don't start to create from the heart, we are not, And it's not just on higher level, it's on personal level too. We want to create from the heart to be balanced, to find our soulmates, to be happy, right? To be in this unconditional love, in this harmony, in this peace, in this love, right? Eventually, why we are here? To be happy, to enjoy life. And the brain is not going to give us this. It is a really, really wrong concept. It's going to give you something, but it's going to give you a negative effect, which comes from behind. And it's going to, exactly when maybe you feel more happy, it's going to put you down. So creation from the heart is very important. I don't say that because I want to advertise Awakening the Illuminated Heart Workshop. I say because I believe creation from the heart is the most important thing. Now.
Thank you. So meditation day and heart imagery, these wonderful workshops that we'll be having soon in Cyprus. You already did one heart imagery and it was a big success. Can you tell us something about these beautiful workshops?
Like more than 20 years ago, I used to teach this Tibetan in Sanskrit and Sumerian meditations, which I compress in one day. I call meditation day. It is not just one meditation. There are 8, 9 actually meditations, including Tibetan healing. And I stopped doing it. And I think I've done again a few years ago in Moscow. And I was surprised. It was, the people were so happy, and I was asked to start again to teach this meditation day, and I'm teaching a couple of times in 1 year. I'm teaching probably 6-7 times. I'm going to teach meditation day. I was doing this year too. It's a wonderful workshop. There is also a video on YouTube, the 9 breathing Tibetans, which moves the Kundalini up, which is really helpful, I would say. It has almost the same effect like Tai Chi. So I'm looking forward. It's a beautiful workshop. It's short, just 1 day, but it's very powerful, and it's not copyright. I put it out there. I give all the meditation to people. They can practice home. So I'm really happy I'm going to do it. Heart imagery is a long subject. I just want to say some words. There is the Kabbalistic lineage, which Colette Abulker Muscat was teaching, the great master from Jerusalem. And there is the Tibetan Sanskrit Sumerian lineage, imagery. It's one of the most powerful and mystic system. Basically, you go into the heart and you start working imagery exercises. An imagery exercise is not like meditation. Meditation, the more you do, basically, the more powerful you become. In imagery, the less you do 30 seconds or 1 minute, you become more powerful. We've done here a really beautiful workshop, the first, cleaning the past and self-renewal. We are going to do the second one, which is basically healing yourself and emotional clarity. And I hope next year, in the beginning of the year, we can do the third one, Union with God, which are really, really good tools in the hand of people to develop themselves.
Excellent. I'm really looking forward to it as well. So last question, Tai Chi. We love it. We love you teaching us Tai Chi. It's amazing in the park. The energy we created is wonderful and powerful. And you have a pretty big class already in Nicosia. And many people also in Limassol that they want to be taught, and they travel from Limassol to Nicosia. Why Tai Chi is so good? What are the benefits? Why we feel so well after your class?
Well, let's put it like that. The way how the energy moves in the body has an unconscious way and a conscious way. If you do Tai Chi, you can move the energy in your body in a conscious way. One of the things I've done it because I'm teaching the ancient Tai Chi, which is a Tai Chi combined with, you remember what we are doing during Tai Chi, we do also some specific exercises where we bring energy in the body. So I want to be sure, together with Tai Chi, the people are able to clean their meridians. And each exercise in Tai Chi, when you do Tai Chi basically, and I put it in my website there, each form has one of its meridian link. So when you do one exercise, basically you clean, can be the lung meridian, can be the heart meridian, so can be the liver, can be the kidneys. I want the people to understand behind the mechanics of moving the hands and the legs and inhale and exhale, there is something more. There is this ki or chi or prana or life force energy. And when you move it and move it and move it in a continuous way, in a conscious way, sooner or later something will happen inside of your body. We are all part of the Tai Chi great master said we are in an ocean of energy. So when you do and do and do Tai Chi, suddenly you reconnect with this ocean of energy, and in one day your hands will start to move in a natural way. You won't need me to be in front of you there. You will just close your eyes and do the real Tai Chi, which comes from you. So that's the reason Tai Chi is so good, because basically it's a reconnection, you with the divinity, with the energy, with light, with prana. What you want more than that? To be healthy, to be happy, and to be reconnected with your inner essence. That's the most important thing.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Thank you so much, Daniel. We're very blessed and grateful to have you sharing all this knowledge and your gifts with us.